Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to inspire and empower you guys from the inside out. Today I'm going to be talking about the 6 things that you should focus on in order to have high self-esteem and high self-confidence. I know it can be difficult, at least for me, to kind of know exactly what area of my life to focus on in order to improve myself and strengthen my self-esteem. So today I'm going to tell you guys exactly what those areas are and what those components are to focus on. Before we get into the video, if you guys can smash the like button, that would be awesome. It really helps me out. It push this video out to a larger audience like yourself who want to improve on themselves and be the best version of themselves. So, all right, let's just get right into it. So the first thing to focus on is taking responsibility. Often people display their anger and their blame on others, whether it's your parent, friend, partner, or my favorite, your boss who you think is making your life miserable. Absolutely no one has the power to decide how you should respond, behave, or the actions that you should take. You are the one who's going to make a series of decisions in order to change your life. Regardless of what happened in the past, the future is your responsibility. You need to hold yourself accountable for your decisions and be solution focused because honestly, the only constant in life is change and struggles. And the quicker you learn to embrace and welcome change, the easier it will be for you to overcome obstacles. Everyone deals with interpersonal issues, and that's okay because that provides perspective. You know, you might be having internal struggles with yourself, and again, that is okay because that helps you grow, that builds resilience, and that is what's going to make you strong and build character. And yes, everyone might have financial issues, and that's also okay because financial issue generally propels creativity. So who knows? Maybe you're going to be coming up with an idea that's going to make you millions of dollars.
I was so successful in confidence before I was terminated. I felt so good and confident before he broke up with me. I would love myself a lot more if my parents weren't divorced.
I hate to break it to you, but if someone can take away your confidence, then it did not exist in the first place. Your self confidence, self worth, self esteem should not be affixed on external factors. When you have built and developed a strong, healthy self esteem, it should not be destroyed when something happens. Sure, it might hurt, you might feel sad for a couple months, but it should not be destroyed. One of the most difficult yet liberating lessons that I've learned is that happiness is a choice. It is a decision that you make every single day. I have a morning routine that puts me in a positive state right at the beginning of my day so that I feel a tremendous amount of gratitude and I feel exuberant and I'm just in a really good mood. So it makes it easier for me to choose happiness every day. Remember, happiness is not dependent on someone or something, and it's not situational or circumstantial. All right, so moving on to component number 2, which is self love and embracing change. So, how exactly do we practice self love? First, we want to focus on the connection, the people, the activity, the project, the things that make us happy, that makes us feel worthy, and that make us feel enough. When we love something, we give it attention, we give it time, and we nurture it. In opposition, when we dislike something, often there's resistance, or we might even neglect it. So it's important to give yourself time and to give yourself attention. Try not to focus on or focus on resisting your negative thoughts. You know, allow it to come, observe it, accept it in order to change it because you cannot change what you don't accept. So first you need to accept where you are, accept yourself before you can love yourself, before you can change what it is that you want to change. Also, you know, don't put yourself down. There's no need to beat yourself up because negative self-talk does not facilitate change. All it does is make you feel guilty and shameful and put you in a negative mood. So it's not going to help you move forward. You need to be compassionate with yourself and be kind with yourself as you discover who you are and just continue to develop your knowledge and your skills. A strategy that really helped me was to be aware of my response and action. So for example, whenever I responded to someone or a situation, I would ask myself, you know, is my response driven by pride and anger? Am I going to be proud of my response? Is my response going to get me closer to who I want to be? Asking yourself questions like that before you actually, respond and take actions will help you become the person you want to be. So the third component is focusing on your values and setting boundaries. You want to speak up for yourself if you want to live a happy, wholesome, unapologetic life. Oftentimes we don't speak up because we're afraid of making other people uncomfortable. Forget about that. Focus on how you feel. You don't want to leave the conversation or the situation feeling uncomfortable because you compromise your values or your integrity. The key is to separate the person from their actions. So, separating what they are doing and addressing what they are doing from who they are. And if you do that, then you'll be fine. There's no need to be confrontational, defensive, or aggressive. You just need to speak up and set boundaries so that people don't disrespect you. If someone disrespects you and crosses your boundary, they should absolutely feel uncomfortable because sometimes people need that. They need to be put in their place so they realize, oh, you know what, I think that was inappropriate. Standing up for yourself and setting boundaries is going to avoid the negative feeling that will fester inside and turn into resentment. So it's important for your relationship and for your sanity to set those boundaries and ensure that you stand up for yourself. Society is always changing. Technology and different aspects of our society are always improving. So what are you doing? What skills are you developing in order to better your life experience? I think it's so important to develop the skills to be flexible, embrace change, and also remain hopeful. You can nurture hope through positive reframing, finding the positivity or lesson in challenging moments, subscribing to spiritual and religious practice if that's something that you're into, and also seeing life as more than just achievements. Because anything can be taken away from you, your health, wealth, financial assets, your friends and family. The only few things that cannot be taken away from you is your sense of self and hopefulness. So it's important to remain hopeful to live a wholesome life. Whether you live your best life or you're, throwing yourself a pity party and being sad, the universe does not stop for you. Times keep going. So just do what you want to do. Do not let fear dictate your actions or your decisions. Often the worst scenario that we have in our head and the worst thing that we think is going to happen seldom happens. So just
do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Component number 4 is focusing on self-development. You want to set specific goals for yourself. That way you're able to see exactly how you're going to achieve your goals. It doesn't matter if it's daily, weekly, monthly, or annually. Just have it on paper, on your computer, on a vision board, whatever it is that works for you so that it's not just an idea. It doesn't have to be something that makes you money. It can just be a skill that you want to improve or, picking up a new hobby. Make sure you are proactive and you are creating opportunities for yourself. Opportunity is not going to come knocking on your door. You need to take action in order to have a better life. You can't just think your way into a better life. Success, happiness, and all of that, joy are habits. You need to have the desire to work on yourself and to achieve these goals. And make sure you are being creative. Creativity is absolutely something that you can work on. Everyone is creative. I hate when people say that they're not creative. There are just people who actually utilize their creativity and some people who just don't, right? So try and tap into that, and you don't know, maybe something will spark your flow and you'll come up with an awesome idea. So moving on to component number 5, which is self-worth and self-trust. I spoke about self-worth at length in my previous video, so I'm not going to talk about it right now. If you haven't seen it, I'll link in the description box below. However, I do want to further elucidate on self-trust because I think it is so incredibly important. In order to live a unapologetic, happy, and wholesome life, I really feel you need to trust yourself. You need to forego the need to ask for other people's opinion and silence other people's voice and listen to yourself to determine what you need and what life you want. Oftentimes we're so nervous about trusting ourselves because we don't know, we're not sure, it's uncertain, and we're afraid to risk it. When we take other people's opinion into consideration, it's a 50-50 chance that it might fail too. So why not take the chance on yourself? And you know what? You want resilience, you want to build character, you want to, grow into an amazing person, fail. No, seriously. What Will Smith always say, fail early, fail often, fail forward. Honestly, especially when you're young right now, making mistakes is great. You learn from it, you grow from it, and then you still have so much time to fix it. So just do it. Just believe in yourself, listen to yourself, and determine what you want. If you go and ask, a bunch of your friends, 3 friends, 4 friends, 10 friends, 100 friends, what you think you should do on a particular situation, you are going to get 3, 5, 10, 100 different answers because everyone responds with their sets of values, experience, beliefs, insecurities, and that had nothing to do with you. That does not fit into your life, which is why it's so important to make your own decisions and trust yourself. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you found that helpful. If you did, you can go ahead and smash the like button if you want to. If not, that is cool too. Until next time, stay safe and be your awesome self.